I'm Pro D and you're watching Chicken Breast TV, and today we're answering the question, are calisthenics still considered a form of strength training? Alright, first off guys, somebody asked me the other day, am I using a green screen? And my answer to you is, yes, I am using a green screen. And that's a pretty cool trick, and I just wanted to try that out. But anyway, yeah, today we're talking about strength training and whether or not calisthenics would be considered strength training. So drum roll please. Alright, you guys ready for this? You know it's about to get serious when Pro D doesn't have a shirt on. Alright, so yes, calisthenics is still considered a form of strength training. But actually it can be considered a form of endurance training as well as hypertrophy training, aka muscle building training. Okay, and my videos have been way too long lately, so I swear I'm gonna make this one short. Alright, so what would determine whether or not calisthenics is strength training, endurance training, or hypertrophy training, or power training, or whatever, would be the rep range that you pick and the goal that you pick when you're doing the calisthenic exercises. For example, somebody who would be training for an endurance sport or would do endurance training, muscular endurance training, would want to pick a higher rep range. And that's when you do exercises like push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups and dips. Those things you can do for a higher rep range and you can do for endurance training purposes. So, for example, if I pick push-ups and I do 3 sets of 20 reps on my push-ups, and then next I do pull-ups, and then I do 3 sets of 15 reps, then that workout's starting to look more like an endurance workout than a strength workout. And that's because those exercises are fairly easy to do. They're not the most difficult exercises you can do as far as calisthenics. You can get way more advanced. Now with hypertrophy training, you're going to want to pick, and that's building muscle by the way, you're going to want to pick more of a rep range and pick exercises that you can put in this rep range around 6 to 12 repetitions. And you know, 6 is debatable, it's more on the strength side, and 12 is debatable as well, it's more on the endurance side. And for that, you want to pick more difficult exercises, so you can do, you know, L-sit pull-ups, you can do, I don't know, push-ups at the waist, like really low at your waist, because those are more difficult. So that would be more of a, I guess you could say, hypertrophy exercises with calisthenics. Now if you guys really want to get stronger, like stronger, you know, more powerful, and you want to bulk muscle with calisthenics, then you're going to want to get into that lower rep range. Okay, you're going to want to get into that lower rep range that's actually going to hit those type 2 muscle fibers. Okay, that's the fast twitch muscle fibers that are actually capable of producing strength. Okay, not just like the endurance, like I'm going to do 50 push-ups, which is fine depending on your goal. So to get into the end of the video now, because like I said, I don't want to make it that long. If you want to do strength training with your own body weight, you need to pick heavy exercises. And that's also going to help you build that muscle mass that a power lifter would get. You won't exactly build the same amount of mass, but you know, we're talking about body weight training here, guys. So basically what I would do for strength training, and what I do is I do things like front levers, and I'll do, let's say, 5 sets of 4 reps on front lever raises. Okay, and then my next exercise may be L-sit muscle up for 4 sets of 4 reps. Now you can see that the rep range is really, really low, and that's considered strength training. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that if you pick heavy exercises, aka difficult exercises, aka progressive exercises, you can actually keep your rep range fairly low. You're forced to keep your rep range fairly low because the exercise is so difficult. And that's how you do strength training with calisthenics. Alright guys, that's it for the video. You know, you got to share the wealth, and knowledge is wealth. So I always like to share my knowledge with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. That's a quick tip. I'm Pro D, you're watching Chicken Breast TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, if you love Chicken Breast TV, do not forget to share this video on your Facebook, on your Twitter, and just tell all your friends about it. Later.